Hey everyone, welcome to the Easy Railcast. I'm Wyatt. This is Drew Thomas, and you guys saw the title. We are celebrating the second anniversary of Drew Thomas the movie that Drew made. The one that oh yeah, I helped Drew make this movie, and I am I'm so glad Drew made the movie, and
I
we
am
made
too.
yeah. um, so I think for this one, we'll just give you guys behind the scenes facts, how it made, and what. Yeah. So Chu had been making short films right around Halloween during the pandemic, Christmas, and he did an Easter one, and yeah. so how would you? So Drew Thomas the movie did start off as a poster. A poster that I made on Facebook out of boredom for Drew, and then he
Yeah.
saw it, and then he thought it was great, and then thought, why don't we actually make it into a movie? So Drew started developing it, and yeah,
Now,
he
before that, I've always wanted to make a movie. I came up with different plot ideas until I came up with the one we have now.
yeah, and then yeah, and that was also at the time that me and Drew were like like in our we were seniors in high school, and we were about to graduate, and Drew, yeah, his movie came out like right after we graduated. Our movie came out, so yeah,
Yeah,
and that was also Drew's graduation present as his own movie, and
yeah.
it was fun.
Um,
It was fun when we were making it, and it turned out even better when it came out. Uh, you know, I I uh, I played the commander who gives Drew and his friends the assignment to rescue Thomas.
yeah. I played like the vast majority of the characters. The only voice I had was Wyatt, Alexa Bolding, and Hudson, and also Gregory. Gregory had a part in the movie, and that was pretty much it.
That's all. That's right. And
Now, Damien, who was an old former Easy Railroader, was going to voice Percy, but I decided to take things a different direction and voice Percy myself because I've voiced Percy ever since I first started Drew Thomas, and his voice sounded a little bit rusty. Not trying to smack talk him.
that's yeah, and Drew also thought about splitting the movie into two parts, but me and Drew were like
Yeah.
deciding against it and just decided to keep it in one film. Because he almost thought he couldn't do like he also thought he couldn't fit Drew Thomas the movie as like a one whole film. But
I was worried.
no, yeah, he was worried, but then it all worked out in the end. We yeah, Drew Thomas the movie. Um, it's like uh, it's 77 minutes, same as tied with or 78 minutes, I think, tied with Lion King 1.5. We do
Yeah, look
we
at
do
that.
have plans. Yeah, that's right. And
Oh,
yeah, so Drew then I saw that yeah, Drew held up a to promote that movie. He also premiered that movie during the party.
yeah, the graduation party. I wanted to make it like a movie theater like party. And so my mom put on this message from Mara Wilson, Sweet Caroline music video, and then the feature presentation itself, Drew Thomas the movie, and everyone loved it. They all clapped, they cheered, they sang along. A slug climbed up my leg because it was outdoors. Don't notice until I felt something sticky, and I was like, "Ugh, there's a slug
Oh
up my leg."
man.
Fly. Yeah,
Oh
and I
man.
also decided to film a little short video of Thomas sneaking his camera into the movie, only to have enough sure tell him to put it away. It was inspired by Jonah Vegetal's movie Easter Egg, where they did that. Anyway, another behind the scenes fact to get the Frisco scenes, which I filmed some of the scenes of Frisco's, the Shining Time and Annie and Clarabelle scenes. My mom was talking with someone and she was not wrapping up the conversation, so I played a trick on her saying, it's going to close soon. I need to get the filming done. When in reality, it was going to close. It wasn't going to close for like another few hours. They were pretty upset with me, but you know, And as for the explosion in the movie, it was real. I actually strapped firecrackers to Diesel 10. I was expecting him to blow up into bits, but he stayed in one piece with just a burn mark on his boiler. Or not his
Because
boiler, his side.
oh, um, and then also I also kind of thought about I also had different release date ideas um like um I had release date ideas like release Two Thomas the movie on my birthday or Drew's birthday, but Drew decided to release it on the day Thomas and the Magic Railroad came out, which was
Yeah.
July
That
26th.
was the yeah. That's when I released it on Drew Thomas. Easy Railroad, I released it on July 24th, which was 2 days beforehand. It was also the day I, you know, first made my YouTube account, which I was starting to earn, or I was already starting to earn subscribers despite not even uploading. That was like in early 2019. Then I didn't have a phone to film, so I spent like the vast majority of that summer phoneless. But thankfully, Mom was able to find me some cheap, low quality, crappy phone for me to use. And that's what I used when I first started Drew Thomas. And then I moved on to a Samsung Galaxy S10e until that got destroyed. And then um, I moved on to a Moto G7 Play. And that was the camera that I used for Drew Thomas the movie. And I used my father's computer for editing, which he had THX speakers. So THX was kind of involved with production, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And
Um,
then um, the movie went well. It was definitely praised.
that's right.
He's too special. I regret making though. That
yeah.
was, that was probably, oh man. I mean,
Um,
first, I mean, I still kind of like it, but at the same time, it should have just been a short episode.
yeah. Yeah. That I think we do. Oh, anyways, what's your favorite part of Drew Thomas the movie?
I think it probably has to be the I have a lot of favorites. There was the Six Flags scene. There was the Tommy G scaring away Diesel 10 scene. And not to mention the THX logo blowing Sideshow Bob away. I really wanted to do that. I just had to put that in. I was like, I want to do a scene where Tex unleashes his THX logo. And he says the line, say hello to my little friend, although he says enormous because it's a lot bigger than he is.
Yeah. My
And,
favorite,
okay,
yes,
why favorite part?
my favorite part, pretty much the whole thing. Uh, the whole thing is my favorite. The whole movie. Um,
If I had to pick one, though, what would it be?
oh, probably the one where I don't know, man. I think I would have to say probably Sideshow Bob being blown away by THX.
Yeah,
This is also my favorite.
I've
Um,
wanted to try to make it a musical, but we decided against the idea because that'd be way too hard to do. And
way too.
plus,
You would have
it would
to.
be so unrealistic, them bursting into song for no flipping reason. There
Yeah,
was going to be a musical number in it, but decided to cut it out at the last minute because, well, actually, there's quite a bit of stuff cut it out.
yeah.
I
Uh,
did release some deleted scenes publicly.
his favorite part was the Zoolang engines, but not only, but the chasing with Bohemian, like you from Flushed Away. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
I threw in
re-
a lot of Flushed Away references in there, and Shrek 2, and I referenced a lot of movies.
yeah. There's a lot of references to other movies in Drew Thomas the movie. Um, I think I think like if we ever made a sequel to it, though, we can throw in like some more in there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
In
guys.
fact, for the sequel, it's not gonna be musical, like I said, but I'm gonna I'm leaning towards doing a musical number at the beginning of we're doing a sequel from Muppets Most Wanted.
Oh, okay. Um, so yeah, I think the yeah, guys, if you guys are wondering when Drew Thomas the movie is gonna happen, it's still happening. I think we'll write the script for it
Yeah,
starting at the end.
should
Starting at
happen
the
up like
yeah
2025.
yeah or the seek yeah. I think Drew Thomas 2 might be later this year in November,
Yeah,
by
I
June.
do have
Yeah.
I do have my next movie thought of. It's gonna be a Halloween movie. I'm gonna try to make it a movie franchise like the Thomas Express was, and it's gonna be Terrifying Train Tales is what I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be horror stories from St. Louis with Charlton Tandy and Tom G. Robertson. However, Tom G's not open, which the train at Six Flags St. Louis, which is Tom G. Robertson, has been closed all year this year. And however, they're leaning towards opening for Fright Fest. But I'm still not 100% sure. Anyway, I guess now we're on this topic. Let's talk about the real trains I feature in the movie.
Yeah.
Now, I used real trains in the movie.
Uh,
I didn't get permission from the places, but they didn't really, Oh yeah, um, before Sideshow Bob, there was a last minute change. It was going to be PT Boomer, but I had a last minute change, and I decided to make Sideshow Bob the supporting villain to Diesel 10 because my dad had a lot of work to do, and we had a lot of filming to do, so that would just be overwhelming for him. So I decided Sideshow Bob was going to be taking PT's place.
yeah. And another thing is that I've always imagined oh, Hudson has a fun fact. Fun fact. P.T. Boomer was originally going to be in this film played by Drew's dad, but since he was busy, Sideshow Bob became Diesel 10's sidekick, just like how he was originally going to be in Magic Railroad. And
Yeah,
P.T. was played by Doug Lennox. That's right.
yeah, that's how it was going to be in Magic Railroad. I threw in a couple of Magic Road inspired elements.
Uh,
Um, Now, the Union Station scene was accidental.
oh,
See, my mom had to use the bathroom really
oh,
bad while we were filming in St. Louis. Union Station
oh,
was close by, and so she decided to try to get a parking pass. And while she used the bathroom, I went to go film some scenes. I decided this is good. This is an actual thing. That was actually my first time at Union Station. I've heard about it. I've always wanted to go, but now I've actually went. I mean, I didn't do the fun stuff like the train museum, the Ferris wheel, the carousel, all that stuff, but I still went. I
oh
felt
yeah,
like that was enough.
yeah. And then the Commander White, seeing how he did it, was that uh, Drew had asked me to be in the film so that he can at least include everyone. So
Yeah,
for me, I got to. It's a small part of the movie, but hopefully, like in a future Drew Thomas movie, me and Drew are both the main stars, and so we got to figure some other way how to do that. But so the way how I got in the film as Commander Wyatt is that I got some sunglasses on. He also told me how Commander Wyatt looks like. He kind of looks like he's supposed to. The outfit he kind of wears is kind of like outfit from like Batman, and
yeah,
like yeah.
and
So
like
I had the sunglasses on. I did my hair. I took a picture of myself with no emotion, and then I just erased my whole body, kept my head, and I erased Michael Caine's face and put my face on his suit, and yeah, and then just put a
oh, I
green
thought that
screen.
was a real suit.
That was not a real suit. I just I didn't want to like waste all that time to dress up. I just wanted to save enough time and just actually put my head on to Michael Caine's suit, and then I put myself in front of a green screen and then recorded my lines that Drew that were in the script, and then send it to Drew, and Yeah, he put it in.
Okay.
I honestly thought Commander Y was kind of like I almost thought of Commander Y as an AI agent, kind of like Inspector Gadget. So I could have like to save Drew some time. I could have
Yeah.
used like I could have filtered my voice to sound like a robot, but I just like maybe we'll save that for like a future Drew Thomas.
Well, I think you actually gave me an idea. What if
What?
Commander Y was to be like Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, Drew.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like it could be interesting. Like he has like all these gadgets, he has different abilities.
yeah.
The
Whenever
conductor has the
he says
magic, he has the gadget.
yeah, but he doesn't say like go gadget or whatever, right? He's
Yeah.
just an AI robot with a
Yeah,
human with a robot body, but he's also a human with
my
skin,
gosh.
and and then yeah,
That wasn't really what I was going for, but well, I think that Wyatt's thought of how it went was a great idea. Like that is actually a great concept. Like there you have it. Commander Wyatt's a robot. It's official. We're going to officially say that. Now let's
Commander.
talk about the characters in the movie. Now,
Yeah.
first, Happy Tree Friends. Now, I got into Happy Tree Friends by my brother. He watched it. I found it to be gruesome and just, stomach churning to watch. And next thing you know, just developed an obsession. And so that was around the time I was making Thomas and the Haunted Amusement Park. After I got really sick thinking about one of the episodes, my stomach was hurting. I felt cold and clammy.
Oh
Like
man.
I felt like I couldn't move just thinking about one of the scenes. But thankfully, that was like the last time that's happened to me. And now I can easily watch a Happy Tree Friends scene and be like, it happens.
Yeah.
I don't act out of disgust, which is why Final Destination hasn't really affected me, really.
Oh, that's
It
right.
has
You
some
watched all
parts,
the
but
Final Destination movies. You
hasn't
also
made me
did.
sick.
You also we didn't do an easy roadcast brusquely. Well, last we didn't do an easy roadcast last week because you went and saw Barbie. What did you think of it?
Okay, Barbie was it was a great movie, let me tell you. Every
Oh,
time Mattel was during the opening when the Mattel logo came on, I was like, boo! Uh, Under my breath, obviously, because if that would have
oh,
happened, I probably would have got escorted out of the theater or ruined the
oh.
experience for others, and that would just be cruel.
But what did you think of the
But
actress
the
and the
movie,
actors and the whole cast? Like the actress playing Barbie, and what did you think of the actor playing Ken? And what did you think of the whole cast too?
definitely great choosing. And
Hmm.
Will Ferrell as Mattel CEO, man, that was awesome.
It
Anyway,
was
so now
too.
for Cuddles, here's one fun fact about Cuddles. If now, unfortunately, we can only find Trexie figurines of Cuddles, which made him look like a monkey or a bear.
Oh,
And so, believe me, if I could shoot Drew Thomas the movie again, I would probably add the plush version or the paper cutout. And while same, and I would also try to find a way to add the healers and Petunia. Now, Petunia I got that year. I was making Drew Thomas movie. Heck, during production, on the day I got to blow the whistle, Tom G. Robertson, and the day I finished Six Flags filming. And I wanted to find a way to put her in the movie, but I just couldn't find a way to, so I decided to not introduce her until Drew Thomas Friends. Now, back when I was doing Show Me Train, she was going to be part of Show Me Trains as a Six Flags worker, but I decided against it because it would be difficult. And, well, I didn't really know much employees that could make a name tag that says Petunia on it. And so I
hmm.
decided to make Petunia Mr. Conductor's, well, animal sidekick,
Yeah.
pretty much.
And after Drew Thomas the movie came out, we started thinking of some other some future movies that we could work on. And you also went to college for like the first half of
4
your
days.
for 4 days, and you quit it, and you got a job at McDonald's. And
Okay,
how long have you been working at McDonald's now?
like over a year. Okay, now let me tell you about college.
Yes.
Back when I was in high school, there was like a college trip, And well, I wanted to check it out and also hang out with friends and also see if that college would be for me. But what I didn't know was it was for signing up for classes. Next thing you know,
Could like so
they
like you
signed me up.
so so like you but you could
They
choose like what you want to do. Like I went to job school where you get to learn about how to get a job and make money and how
yeah
to take care of yourself. I did that for a year and I took a year off, but I am going back to it this year to finish my next 2 years. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And
yes, here I am though just working at a fast food joint. But wow, still it's a nice job, and it's what gets me all of this anyway.
yeah,
And now,
has anyone ordered the Grimace shake yet? Anyone at your
I
place
have
ordered the Grimace shake yet?
well, yeah, they've had the Grimace Shake.
Oh, I think have you had the Grimace shake? I
Yeah, it's
haven't.
pretty good.
Oh, it was good. It didn't kill you.
Nope, didn't kill me. It
Okay.
did have me forget. It did have me forget the 3 R's of Sodor.
You should have maybe I know we're late to the Grimace guys. I know we're late to the Grimace shake trend that's been going on for a while, but maybe one maybe one day you should have all the Drew Thomas the characters from your universe or from your channel try out the Grimace shake.
I might actually make that
Oh, you actually
as well.
you okay.
Anyway, now let's talk about PB&J Otter. Now, it was freaking hard to find toys. Like it was really hard. Like the only toys that were available were like some prototype plushes and some blockbuster exclusive plushes. And they didn't have any action figures. They had like a finger puppet set, but that's like nowhere to be found. And so I thought, what about to have like them glued to like popsicle sticks and make them puppets? In which
Oh,
I would later take them to fruition for my next movie, The Thomas Express 2. However, for this one, my sister constructed them out of clay.
and then it broke and you ended up just having paper cutouts of them.
Yeah, peanuts that
But
broke off, so
I'm hoping to
I guess
learn
they
how to.
picked
I'm hoping to get a. I hope to one day when I go to Vegas make a lot of money and hopefully make enough money to get a 3D printer so I can learn how to 3D print stuff. I want to try to get into that stuff and I'll so I can
yeah.
like 3D print you PB&J Auto figures and then send them to you so that yeah then use them for your videos. Yeah.
Also, also speaking of Happy Tree Friends, they are returning, from what I've heard. Mono Media is announcing that they are returning, which it's the TV show Happy Tree Friends. It's returning, not really the TV series, but the just the show. Now, The Simpsons. Let's talk about The Simpsons. Now, they were already part of Drew Thomas like since the beginning, and so um, now how I got into The Simpsons was it was 2000 and it was like I believe it's like late 2018. I was pretty much I was turned 16, so I was going to be allowed to watch whatever the heck I wanted. So I'd
Yeah.
watch Simpson clips, and then next you know, I started watching Simpson episodes, and I started getting into it.
Maybe I should
So
too. But like I do, maybe this Halloween I do still plan on watching all the like Treehouse of Horror episodes, and then me and Drew can talk about Treehouse of Horror for easy Railcast Halloween
yeah, think
Halloween
about
month.
Halloween intro to use.
Yeah, and then we'll yeah. Um. Anyways, guys. Um. What else? I do have some. I do have some Drew Thomas the movie pitches, and I think it's totally up to Drew standards. Um, what if what if we did at least one Drew Thomas movie where I have like a few scenes and I actually do film myself and then I edit edit that on CapCut. Very simple as that. I just remove the background and there's just me. Here I am. But I would have to make the background green though. I'll have to figure that one out. And it would have to depend on where you're filming the scenes with me in this because it would have to depend.
I think if that was the case, I'd probably just, if I had the money, I'd just fly them out to Missouri or maybe have have him come visit,
Yeah,
and we
or
could
like,
film it all in person there.
or have Drew move in with if yeah, if me and Drew were to meet up in person and think about like living together as roommates, we would definitely be making videos, making sketches together. We're making skits together, not sketches. Sketches
Oh yes,
more like drawing.
I need
um,
to leave Missouri though. So we, however, I have always wanted to go to Hollywood. So if we were to do that, we'd probably try to find an apartment in Hollywood.
oh yeah, trying to find an apartment in Hollywood, or at least, or I can at least have like $100,000 to try to, or a lot of money to try to find a house in Utah, in Salt Lake. It's a very popular city in Utah, but I live in Eagle Mountain.
Hmm. Another popular YouTuber, early YouTube channel called Oh Shiitake Mushrooms also live in Utah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I've never heard of
They
it.
make those skits of their
Oh,
son, who's named Leland, being a brat, but in reality he's really a nice guy.
oh, nice. And um, anyways, I think I think I would like to see Sideshow Bob actually watch. Did you do see Sideshow Bob watches the THX logo?
I don't think I've made that, and I really don't
But
feel
it
like
has happened before in the
making
movie.
this.
But it has more. It has happened before in Jutowis the movie. But let's actually make that happen in a video. Um,
Yeah. I have made PBJR to watch the THX logo, which was as soon as I got all the clay models all finished, painted, and ready. And well, as for Cuddles, I already had Cuddles, and I also had Flippy, which Flippy I didn't mind using because he was actually a bear, so Flippy was the only character that looked realistic, Happy Tree Friend wise anyway. I have I have featured like footage of the TV shows and the um, music uh, of the song "We Make a Team Together" at the end. By the
yeah.
way, my by the way, one of my subscribers slash fans slash creative people at Easy Railroad. His name is X Kelly the Mime. Well, now he's called X Kelly the Parody Maker. He has released the full Drew Thompson movie soundtrack on SoundCloud. So,
Nice.
so if you go to SoundCloud, just search Drew Thompson movie motion picture soundtrack, and you're bound to find it. It will have all the songs, the original versions, as well as the original versions of the songs that I've referenced. Well, not all of them. The Noodle Dance is not in there, but well, yeah, all in good time.
Yeah. And
I might do a video on the missing songs.
yeah. And I do for my own channel. I do plan on because I haven't done like movie reviews in quite a while. I do plan on going back to those, but I think I hope to review not just animated movies, but just regular movies, and also review stuff that I've recently checked out. Yeah, like
And
give it a
hopefully review Drew
give it a
Thompson movie this
yeah,
time.
give it a quick thoughts on Drew Thomas the movie. You're gonna get it right now. To tell us the movie, I thought, Drew, you did a great job making that movie. The story, I thought it was interesting. I do like my small part that I have. I'm glad that I was in it, and I do like the references you've made to some of the movies, to some other movies, and I do like the way you shot some of those scenes, and I do like the action sequences you filmed. Yeah, and the music is awesome, and I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10.
Yes. Now, if it was on Rotten Tomatoes, what would the percentage be?
I think it would tie with Chicken Run, which has a 90 whatever percent, 99, close almost. So I guess I'd say 99% on Drew Thomas the movie. For the audience score, critics score, I think, because they have Rotten Tomatoes got two scores, critics and audiences. So audiences would give it 99, critics would critics would give it 80.
Yeah, you know how critics are.
Yeah, critics and audiences can like butt heads when it comes to like agreeing and disagreeing on a movie.
Why isn't my movie on IMDb, the Internet Movie Database? Why
IMDb,
isn't it on there?
IMDb, what? IMDb, I think they would give it a 7.8.
Hmm.
7.8 on that one.
Well, I mean, the Magic Road parody is on there, which was
Uh,
by Crazy Croc. Well, not Crazy Croc. It was, I don't know, I forgot his name. Well, we are past time.
yeah, we are.
Go.
Anyways, time to
Let me
wrap
tell
up.
you.
I think I'll tell you what. Next week there will not. I don't think there won't be an easy roadcast this week because I'm going to go camping. It's for a family reunion.
All right.
Um, and on so in the next 2 weeks, I think we'll play. You ever heard of a quiz website called Sporkle?
I haven't. I'll have to check it
Well,
out, though.
yeah, it's just a quiz website where you get to play quizzes and yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do next week. I've created a couple of quizzes. I'm still coming up with some to publish. I'm thinking of coming up with a Drew Thomas quiz on Sporkle. So we're gonna do that.
Uh,
We're gonna do some.
yes.
Yeah, that's we're so yeah.
Drew Thomas trivia.
Drew Thomas trivia. So um,
Better
anyways,
start watching.
yeah.
Drew Thomas
Anyways,
and
guys,
Friends, Drew Thomas the movie.
Drew
Oh,
Thomas. Yes, Drew Thomas and Friends. Drew Thomas the movie, and also include some trivia for Thomas and Friends, Simpsons, PB&J Order, blah blah blah, all of that
Drew
stuff.
Friends,
And checks.
Louis.
And anyways, guys. Um, oh, Hudson wants to know if Nostalgia Critic reviewed Drew Thomas the movie. What would he think of it? Oh well, we'll have to wait and see.
He would slam it, probably.
He'd probably slam it,
I'm
or
going to be honest, he would slam it.
I think he would slam it like he did with some of the other movies too. Like he always slams on movies, but I think he's gotten. Well, I think now he's gotten softer, kind of nowadays with newer episodes.
Well, I haven't met Doug Walker, but I would love to someday, but, you know.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching the Easy Wellcast, and no, there won't be one next week because of my camping trip, but there will be one in the next 2 weeks where I test Drew, or me and Drew go head to head in a Drew Thomas trivia on Sporkle that I will be working on. Anyways,
Okay.
this has been me, White Glover, Andrew Thomas, the Will and the Easy Wellcast saying good night and
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.